Hey, Laquanda. Hey, smooth sailing. So I'm gonna give it a couple minutes, y'all. See if a few more people want to hop in, and once they do, we gonna go right into some collective messages. We gonna see what's going on around here. I grabbed a couple of more of my oracle decks because I feel like I might want to do something a little different. Hey, y'all. Hey. All right, we gonna see what's going on out there. Y'all keep in mind, make sure y'all throw me the likes. I sincerely appreciate it. Keep in mind that this is going to be for the collective. It's general. If signs come out, I give you the signs, but don't focus on the signs so much as the energy, okay? It's definitely general. It's definitely general messages. I'm going to channel a lot of different things. Some shit going to hit home. Some shit ain't going to have nothing to do with you, okay? Thank you, Macy. Hey, Michaela. Hey, Tika. Make sure y'all throw me the likes. Y'all know I'm puffing. So don't mind the chokes. They're chokes of love. They're love chokes. Okay. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm not gonna keep y'all in suspense. All right. Hey, Angela. Hey, Colette. Hey, Tika. Sharon. I believe I'm saying it right. Hey, baby. I'm in Chicago, but I'm really kind of really ready to leave. I've been really thinking about like just getting the hell out of this city. I've been here my whole life, but I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of over it. But it is a fun place to live. It's definitely some drawbacks to live in here. Sharon. Okay. I'm saying it right. Sharon. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. Spirit for my soul tribe. Tell me what's going on, what's coming towards us, what do we need to know, what do we need to see, what do we need to understand. That divine feminine reading last night, y'all, made me feel so much better. I slept real good last night. I did. I definitely caught some of those messages. All right. If you didn't catch it, if you didn't have the pleasure of catching it, it's at the very end of the session last night because I started with a collective, I did Q&A, and then I ended with a divine feminine read. Okay, for the collective spirit, what do we need to know? What's going on? What's going on, spirit? What is my higher power? Look at God. Here it go. Look at God. Higher power is definitely here, right? This is something bigger and above you, right? Be above your earthly pay grade, right? And higher power, right? Give me more from my collective here. What's this higher power about, spirit? Message in the bottle and building blocks. Again, some of you definitely got a message coming in. It's divinely guided, right? Directly from God. But it's something here about the building blocks or foundation, whatever this message is coming in from. For some of you, this could be a message from a Taurus. I don't know why I'm getting that. All that glitters. Observer. Oh, okay. Ooh. Well, it's funny because I like to read the way I read, right? The way you read, right? Going this way. But wow. What is this about, Soul Tribe? I have all that glitters and observer. I don't know how this is going to shake out, but somebody is definitely sitting back watching and waiting. Somebody knows that a situation, that all that glitters is not gold with a situation. I don't know how this is going to fit in for you. Just put yourself where you go in a scenario, right? No worries, Roz. I'm trying to catch y'all on lunch early in the day. Some of y'all be needing this fixed earlier in the day than I get it out to you. So I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to be more consistent. I'm definitely trying to get the channel popping and moving. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Observer, imagine, soulmate, not for you. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be real, and I don't necessarily appreciate the message, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. For some of y'all, it could be a situation. If this is you, and you know it's you, just take it where it go. You could be in a situation where you literally have to give something over to God because it's something that you watching with a soulmate, something that you know, a situation that all that glitters ain't gold, but it ain't a damn thing you could do about it but stay out of it, right? There could definitely be this energy, right? Higher power is definitely like it's bigger than you. Something is bigger than you. And either you're getting a message about that something is bigger than you, or there's literally a message coming in from a higher power. It got something to do with foundations, with the building blocks, right? And again, this build, whatever this foundation is built on, it's not great because all that glitters isn't gold in a situation, right? And somebody is having to sit back and watch with the observer imagining soulmates. Somebody can only imagine what's going on with a soulmate, or only can watch and like have to ponder on a situation with a soulmate because I got the not for you under here. Feminine energy, that's definitely you withholding, right? You could be literally withholding the cookies from your significant other, but it's something about holding that cookie to yourself, not for you, right? Whatever it is you got, you're not sharing, right? This is, yeah, right? And it has something to do with a soulmate energy. For sure. There could definitely be an energy for sure if somebody need to hear this. There could be a situation where you can't do anything but sit back and observe something because it's bigger than you, right? That's just a fact. Well, all that glitters ain't gold, right? Because all that glitters and foundation is something that's definitely could be bright and shiny on the outside, but it's shit on the inside, right? All that glitters is not gold, right? And observe and imagine soulmates and somebody could just be having to sit back and watch, right? Because something is not for you, or it's not for you to intervene, or it's not for you to get into, or whatever this is bigger than you, right? It's above you in some kind of way here for somebody, okay? But let's go ahead and clarify. I'm going to use a different oracle deck. Thank you, Roz. I appreciate you, baby. I love you for that. I appreciate you. I'm going to use a different oracle deck. I want to clarify on some of these energies. See if I can get a bit more in depth with what's going on here. I definitely feel like it could be some residual energy from last night for sure. If y'all caught the lives, y'all know day to day, sometimes things don't change so drastically day to day. They do, but they don't. You understand what I'm saying? And what made you feel shitty yesterday when you went to sleep, you may not feel so shitty about today, right? So let's see what's going on here. I love you. Thank you so much, boo. Let's see. For my soul tribe spirit, can you clarify these energies? For some of y'all, you're getting it's a message coming in to you. It's divinely guided. Like there could have been a situation. It doesn't have to be always so deep, but like boyfriend, girlfriend. But there could be a situation that you had to sit back and observe with the soulmate. Period. Right? There's an energy of having, and soulmates don't also always mean boyfriend, girlfriend. But there's something here about the soulmate connection where you're just having to observe. Right? You can't get involved because whatever this is that's getting involved is bigger than you, right? It's not for you to handle or for you to deal with, right? It's above you. But I definitely feel like there's a situation of somebody knowing that whatever this foundation is that's built, it's not right because all that glitters ain't gold with a situation, right? So let's see. Let's see where this is going. I love y'all so much. I thank y'all for all the likes, for all the donations, for all the subscribes, all of it. Y'all fucking dope. And whether y'all know it or not, like me helping y'all get through shit, like it's therapy for us both, you know, because I definitely listen to what I say, even if I have to take a minute to sit back and replay it or rethink it. When I'm channeling, I'm just on and I'm spitting the messages out. But sometimes I have to sit back in the energy myself and put it to where it go for me. So I definitely appreciate y'all for allowing me to grow with y'all and for y'all growing with me, okay? Let's see why the higher power is here. Hey, Gail. Why is the higher power here for my soul tribe, for my collective spirit? Why is the higher power here? Like, again, like I said, this is like God, right? Something being bigger than you. The only thing that has higher power over you is God. Another person does not have power over you. Like I said, unless you're in prison or you're deceased, every day you wake up, you got a chance to do something different. The only thing that's over you is a higher power, is like the hand of God, shaman. Trust higher forces. Look at what I said. Listen. Higher power. Then I have the shaman. Trust in higher forces. Do you see this? This is having to give something over to God, right? Knowing that something is bigger and above you, right? There's a higher power, higher forces at play. Whatever the fuck is going on here, period. Some of y'all right now, y'all may be running low on faith. And if I need to help fill up your cup, let me give it to you, right? Because that's the energy of faith, right? It's just having to know, just having to know that something is above you, and you have to trust the fucking process, right? Yes, that's yeah. Y'all, listen. Y'all know I don't pick the cards. How is higher forces and higher power right on top of each other? That's plainly and simple put, like God, right? There's a higher power, a higher force, a higher leader. And some of you are having to sit back and watch something and just trust that process, right? For sure. Either you literally getting this message intuitively, or if it's a message coming in, this is what you having to do about the message, right? Give me a message for the bottom for my soul tribe. Star ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. See? And their soulmates here. Something here about a soulmate for sure. Sage, be devoted and committed. Some of you could be dealing with the Sagittarius for sure. Or an Aquarius. But, huh? This was it? Okay. You wait till I'm working and bring it to me, even though I asked you about it for about an hour ago. But okay. Okay. Some of you are going to have to, listen. With higher power here and God being here, and follow the voice of your soul. It's something about having to use your intuition, right? Knowing that something about your soul, knowing about a higher power here, right? Whatever this message is coming in, it could be coming from somebody that you have a history with ancestor energy here. But it's something that you're going to have to listen to your intuition. Follow the voice of your soul about whatever this message is coming in here. Charlotte, I have to look, baby. You know my memory is like mush. But I'll find out for you, I promise. I got the box somewhere around here. Why is building blocks here for my soul tribe? This is a foundation, right? But like I said, I feel like somebody is definitely having to trust their gut about this foundation, right? Because something is bigger than them. You may be, like I said, somebody may be having a position where they just have to sit back and watch and observe and like stay out of something, right? Because it's bigger than you. You have to use your intuition and follow the voice in your soul about this message, right? Why is building blocks here for my soul tribe? Why is the building blocks here? My soul tribe. This is something about foundations. Like I said, you could, this could be something that you literally built ancestry with, right? You could have children with this person. Please understand, when you have children with somebody, y'all are tied for life. Y'all do have a soul contract. Think about it. Long after you gone, you two people will share grandchildren and grandchildren and grandchildren. You two will always be connected. No bullshit about it. From the moment you conceive and them families intertwine, that person is a part of your soul tribe in some way, shape, form, or fashion. On building blocks, I have Lord, take charge with authority. More God energy, air guardian. Shift your perception. See? What's under here? Mountain. Stand your ground. I feel like some of you are definitely realizing that it's something here about a foundation here. That only a higher power could take out. Right, look, Lord, take charge with authority, right? Like some of y'all, it's like Jesus gonna have to take the wheel, or however you want to put it, right? Like God gonna have to take it. An air guardian, this is your thought. Shift your perception. See, some of you your perception is shifting on a foundation here, right? Some like with Lord and a higher power here, higher forces here, and I'm looking at take charge with authority. Like God may have to step in this situation. You may be thinking like only God can step in, right? Because something is not for me to interfere with, right? with this air guardian, you're having to change your perception, shift your perception. You are shifting your perception. Whoever is this is, or however this is going, put yourself where you going it. Somebody's a shift in their perception about a foundation here. It's weird because even though somebody is realizing something is not for them to interfere with or not for them, they may be having to take charge and authority of their own foundation, right? This could definitely be an energy of having to shift your perception on something that's going on with a foundation you have built with somebody else and having to take charge of what, like, your own fucking foundation, right? Like, you may have to be the master of your own domain here, right? This could be figuring out something that's bigger than you, and like, only fucking thing I can control and I can master is myself. I gotta shift my perception. I gotta take charge of what the fuck I built, what I got, right? And give something else to a higher power here, right? I can't do nothing but watch this, but I can definitely take action over what I got, right? That could definitely be the energy, right? Because I feel like somebody may be definitely having to stand their ground. Mountains. It's something. It could be a mountain that's too big to climb or something here. Something could be too big to overcome, right? For sure. Why is all that glitters? Now y'all know all that glitters ain't gold. The quote don't have to finish itself. We know what all that glitters is, right? This is, and look at the mass on top of it. So it's like a pound of fool's gold here, right? It's like fool's gold. That's what I'm getting, right? Like fool's gold, right? And somebody could definitely be observing this or knowing this, right? And it's got to do with a soulmate connection, but somebody is definitely realizing that they have to withdraw. They can't indulge. All that glitters ain't gold in the situation, and it's not for you. And there's definitely a situation where somebody is feeling like they may have to take charge of their own shit. They shifted their perception about something that they thought they had built with somebody, or they're watching something that somebody has built, and they know that it's not built on solid ground. And they definitely getting a message from a higher power, but they realizing that they can't do nothing but sit back and observe and watch, right? There ain't nothing that they can do. Why is all that glitters here? Shoaling master. Be graceful in movement and action. See, listen. Solowin, not Shalowin. I'm not sure how to pronounce this word. Shalin. But the message is clear. Be graceful in movement and action. See, somebody is watching a situation again. All that glitters isn't gold in a situation. But because somebody is just observing, they know it's not for them to take action, right? So somebody's being careful with their movement and their action because they're dealing with a situation that all that glitters ain't gold, right? Autumn. See, release the old and rest. Yeah, see, somebody is realizing that they're gonna have to be careful and graceful how they deal with a situation. They're gonna be graceful in their movement and action, but they know that all that glitters isn't gold in a situation, and they have to just sit back and watch. Release the old. They could just have to let it go, right? And take a break from this shit, right? If I'm making any sense to you, beautiful people here. We could definitely start to get a little messy here with the Kipper deck. I'll try to give y'all know I see things several different ways. I'll try to give it to you as best I can. If it's resonating, please make sure you throw me the likes. Or if it ain't resonating, you just like me, throw me the likes. Well, let's go ahead and get into this for my soul tribe. Somebody is definitely having to be graceful in a situation, and how they move and how they react to a situation that's not all that it's cracked up to be, right? It could be a big pile of fool's gold. I don't know how this gonna fit in you, but somebody know that they have to just sit back and watch because something is not for them to intervene or interfere with. And this could be a change of perception, right? This could have been something that somebody didn't think that way about it before. Or you could need to change your perception because it is about shifting your perception, right? Some of you definitely could be shifting your attention, like I said, with shift your perception, Lord, take charge, building blocks. Somebody could be shifting their perception or taking control of their own shit, right? And they're going to have to sit back and watch somebody else do what they do in a situation, right? Put it where it goes. Good morning, Melissa. Why is the shaman and higher power here? For my soul tribe. Great fortune. Official person. See, listen. I feel like there's something definitely here about a blessing from God coming in, right? Some of you got great fortune coming in from trusting in God, trusting in a higher force, right? You cannot go wrong if you have faith and belief, right? And I feel like this is the right thing to do. If this is hitting home, if this is the message you need to hear, if you was debating about what you should do about a situation, there's something here about trusting the higher process, right? Trusting higher forces are at work and at play. This could be God showing up and showing out for somebody here with official person and great fortune. See, listen, gifts. There's definitely God showing up and showing out, right? After some sort of hard work or rigorous process here, toil and labor here. Some of you just have to trust that, like, God is giving you this gift to cause somebody, I feel like somebody is going through some shit, right? And it's bigger than you with toil and labor, right? God could be handing you a gift here, like let God take care of this and like receive your blessings and let whoever working in this energy, like let them toil and labor over something, right? Yeah, I see somebody getting some real emotional distance or distance from something that they feeling like is draining to them, drains their time or their resources or something here. Remember what I told y'all about the exchange last night. Remember, anything you giving your energy to, you getting energy back from it, whether it's good or bad, right? Why is Star Ancestor? Follow the voice of your soul, the message in the bottle here. Some of you are definitely getting messages from spirit, right? Wish fulfillment, right? Because like with this star energy here, that's Aquarius energy, that's like having hope, having faith, getting wish fulfillment, and whatever messages you getting from your ancestors or from the divine. Some of you definitely can have ancestors communicating with you, for sure. You could be getting messages from ancestors here, for sure. Some of you, for sure. But there's definitely an energy of having hope, having faith, but definitely maybe marching to the beat of your own drummer, no matter what the message is. Like definitely getting the message, but following your own path, and then bringing in some kind of wish fulfillment here. That's the message in the bottle here for my soul tribe. High honor. See, there's something here about standing your ground, right? Knowing your self-worth, right? See, and that could just be the gift with the message in the bottle, but it's definitely a gift, right? There's definitely a gift it's definitely a gift in some sort of way, y'all. I can't see, like some sort of divine gift. Higher forces, higher power, great fortune, right? Some of you could definitely be destined for greatness, but you had to get this message here. There's something about a message that you had to receive about high honor, right? Standing your ground, holding yourself in high esteem. This could definitely be the energy of just having to sit back and watch, right? And stand your ground and knowing that something is not for you, right? It's not your battle. There's a gift involved with it though, right? Imprisonment, divine, feminine, and pathway. Whatever this gift is being presented to you, divine feminine, if it's resonating, this is like the key to your jail cell being offered to you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? Gift, imprisonment, divine feminine, and pathway. It's like this gift that's being offered is the key to this jail cell. And then there you go, in a direction, the pathway. I see you being concerned about justice or the right thing happening, or you being concerned about this message coming in. It could be coming from a man here for sure. Why is building blocks the Lord and air guardian? Somebody is definitely here changing their perception about a situation. They're either getting ready to take charge of the shit that they got, building what they got, or they knowing that only the Lord can fix a situation. With somebody else's foundation is cracked, and they know that only the Lord can fix it, only a higher power, right? Somebody could be getting the message, knowing that they have to stand their ground and follow their path, but somebody else's block is cracked, and they having to shift their perception on this. See, despair. Told you. Main male. Now, y'all know old Keontae don't like to be messy. Y'all know Keontae don't like to be messy. Y'all know I don't. Make sure y'all throwing me the likes if it's resonating and you just jumping in. Okay? Have to put it where it goes. This masculine energy could be the desperate one. He could already know that he need to take charge of a situation and shift this perception, right? Because there's a desperate situation here where someone's perception is changing here. And either they're going to have to take charge and authority of the building blocks here, or they're knowing that only the Lord can change this. You have to put this where it goes. There's a divine masculine here, and there's the message of concern. And the message of concern is about a partnership or a union. Marriage. Could be a union with one too many people under there, with a privileged lady under there. Or it could just be the relationship between the two of them. You have to put it where it goes. It doesn't have to be, I don't feel like it has to be necessarily a legal marriage for you all. A marriage is just a partnership, right? Between masculine and feminine energies. The message of concern is behind the masculine energy. For some of you, you're just getting the message. The message in the bottle, you're getting a message about him. But he could be also getting the message as well. Somebody is getting the message here. Somebody is definitely observing and watching and figuring something out here, for sure. No bullshit. Why is the Shalom master here? Be graceful in movement and actions about a situation where all that glitters isn't gold here, right? Somebody's going to have to be careful, right? If you're dealing with a situation and you know that it's a higher, there's something that's built on fool's gold, you may have to be careful. This may be your warning, right? To be graceful and how you move with this situation, right? Be careful how you move with this situation, because something could be bigger than you. It could be something built on fool's gold, right? Somebody could be really good. Listen, oh yeah. For some of you, somebody is really good at making glitter look like gold, right? So, with graceful and movement and action, somebody could be really good and could be really skilled at making glitter look like gold here, right? Oh yeah. Somebody could be really good at making glitter look like gold, right? And somebody could definitely know better here. Somebody could be observant and they know better, and they just know to withhold or refrain or kind of not indulge in something here, because something is bigger than them. And if this is how you feeling or you seeing something like that, you definitely getting a message from God. God could himself could have literally, him or herself could have literally tapped you on the shoulder and said, hey, this ain't for you, this for me. Let me handle this. You make sure you do what the fuck you supposed to be doing, right? Shift your perception. Don't give this any energy, because this is bigger than me, right? Ooh-wee. Good morning, y'all. I hope this is making sense. Why is the all that glitters? Why is this master here? Adjudication. Somebody could be very skilled at making something convincing or making something look like it's not. Very, very graceful and skilled in this. There's a mature man under here. There could definitely be a masculine energy here. That underneath he's this mature man, but it could be a I hate to be so vulgar, but it could be a shined up piece of shit going on here, right? Somebody could have grabbed a piece of shit and sparkled it up to look like gold, right? And this could be somebody who was very skilled and graceful at doing this. There's some sort of change happening here, though. Somebody could definitely be getting the game and realizing this and getting the fuck on away from this energy, right? Some of you could be getting a message from from a masculine energy here that's saying that he finally gets it, right? Some of you may already have him blocked, or you already in defense. Somebody could be desperate to try to shift your perception here, right? But there's definitely some sort of change coming in, and some sort of new energy with unexpected income here. Some of you could be deciding that things are just old and played out with this man, and you getting ready to change it, because somebody is definitely sitting back watching a situation involving a soulmate and knowing something is bigger than them, or they have to not engage or withdraw from something here, right? There's a situation where all that glitters that isn't gold here, right? And somebody could definitely be realizing that whoever's crack block is cracked, right? They changing their perception, because somebody could definitely just, somebody could be, I hate to say, irreparably broke or desperately broken here, right? Not built right. And only the Lord gonna fix that. And somebody could be shifting their perception like, well, I gotta change. I gotta get out of here. I gotta do something different here, right? Ooh. Let's grab some tarot on this. Some of you could definitely be with adjudication and observer. Like I said, sitting back watching. Knowing that you got to be graceful in how you move and how you react to a situation, because there's definitely a situation where all that glitters that isn't gold, right? Somebody is definitely having to sit back and watch and realize that something is probably bigger than them, or they having to change their perception about it, because it is something here. You cannot go wrong with trusting higher power here. I got great fortune on top of that, right? Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Raven. Oh, I have to say hi to you, Charlotte. Hey, Brittany. Let's get some tarot on this for my soul side, spirit. Clarify these energies for me. Very interesting. Some of you definitely got some sort of blessing, or some like you like it's something about God lighting your path. Trusting higher forces, higher power, great fortune. Some of you are definitely on the path, and you're on the path, a great path, right? Things are gonna definitely go right here, right? If you just kind of lean in, keep your faith, follow the voice of your soul, keep catching these messages, because God's sending us messages. God is definitely communicating with us if you're listening. And I definitely feel like it's messages of high honor, standing your ground. It's definitely messages coming in that's changing your perception about situations that's desperate, about situations that you have to take control over. There's definitely energy of seeing shit for what it is, realizing that all that glitters that isn't gold in some situations, having to make decisions about them, and being graceful in movement in the actions that you're taking. There's most certainly an energy of having to of knowing that whatever's going on with a certain soulmate or soulmates, sometimes like it's bigger than you, not for you, right? You just have to observe, because you're gonna have your karma by following God's path, and people gonna have their karma by following the path that they so choose, right? Nobody's paths look the same, so we can't we really can't control anybody's paths but our own, right? Okay. Why is great fortune? The higher forces, trust in the higher forces and the higher power here for my soul tribe. What is this about? What is the great fortune? The higher forces and the higher power about here for my collective spirit. I definitely feel like whatever this is going on, you can't go wrong. Great fortune, the moon. I can't tell you, Keontae can't tell you what it is. It's unknown. We know what the moon is, right? It's unknown, right? You don't even know your path. It's written in the stars. God only knows, right? But this is trust, right? Trust in the unknown, because the moon is the unknown, right? Trust in your soul. Trust in the voice in your soul. Trust in what you feel and what you know underneath it all, right? Seven of Swords. Couple things with this. This is definitely faith. This is, I don't know where it's going or where this is headed, but I'm trusting the process. I'm trusting the higher power here, right? Definitely that energy, right? But I also feel like there's an energy of trusting, like trusting God, knowing that there's a higher power, knowing that there is some shit that you simply do not know, right? Because all that glitters that isn't gold, right? So there's definitely some energy of something not being upfront or being outright honest with all that glitters that isn't gold, right? Like I said, it could be a shined up piece of shit somewhere in this situation, right? This is simply not knowing, but trusting the process. Because with the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands here, there's definitely some shit you don't know, right? There's definitely somebody who could be, like I said, being sneaky, could be very skilled and graceful at making making shit look like sugar, or however you want to put it. You understand what I'm saying? This could be, you could be dealing with a skilled, slick motherfucker here, right? And here's the Judgment about it. Definitely having to trust the process about like a higher power here, right? It's definitely dealing with the soulmate energy here. This could be involving children. For some of you, you're gonna have to trust the process, because this could be somebody coming in apologizing, right? And you could be realizing that they, whatever issues that they have is bigger than you, and you just gonna have to trust the process, right? Because there's an offer coming in here with the star energy and wish fulfillment. Like, I know the stars is higher power, right? It's up the star ancestor here. It's follow the voice of your soul. There's wish fulfillment at stake. Some of you, somebody definitely want to come in and reconcile. Because I see it. There's a King of Wands under here. And there is something up here about him holding on to a Nine of Pentacles. Either he holding on to some money that he owe her, or he holding on to her, or trying to have some sort of hold over her. Put it where it goes. Why is the high honor the message in the bottle, and follow the voice of your soul? Like, some of y'all are definitely getting direct downloads, like, you know, like God is speaking to you, however that goes, right? And I feel like it, like the voice is coming in, you getting a message, and you getting a message about high honor, about standing your ground, right? Making you sure you stay on your path. Trusting the shit that you don't know that God know, right? God sees all and know all, right? So some of you are definitely knowing that it's some shit that you don't know and that God is seeing it, right? And you getting this message. Knight of Pentacles, you could be dealing with an earth sign, another water sign. See, this is the Eight of Cups. Oh, okay. Ten of Swords. Oh, yeah. And it's dealing with these soulmate energies, right? So there's an energy coming in, right? The Knight of Pentacles is long-term energy. For some of you, this is literally dealing with family, long-term commitment, long-term relationships, or either your long-term stability and security, right? There's an energy of getting the message here, and I feel like there's definitely something about the message from, like the message directly from God or a higher power, or from a source, right? Because you knowing to trust the process, to trust the unknown, and great fortune is coming up out of that. But there's something here about the messages that's coming in here, and you having to follow the voice of your soul. There's an energy of having to stand your ground. I feel like stand your ground on the things that you have, and protect what you have, but then walking away from some things that's not serving you, for sure. With the Eight of Cups and then the Ten of Swords, this is walking away. Letting the chips fall where they may, and where they may, and walking the fuck away. And there's definitely soulmate energies going on here. Like, this is knowing what you know, and knowing that you don't know some shit, right? Because there's a soulmate, and look, here's the Lovers under here. More soulmate energy, right? This is soulmate energy. It's a lot of soulmate energy, a lot of love, right? With the Lovers, you could be dealing with a Gemini. Like, you could be doing this to somebody because they have another lover. I'm just gonna be honest. You could be walking away because there is another lover involved. But there could also be an energy of accepting the soulmate energy, knowing that there's some sort of spiritual connection, but also making a decision, like I said, to trust the process, because there's shit that you don't know, right? Standing your ground, but like understanding this is some shit that you don't know, and maybe that you don't want to know, and maybe it's above you and beyond you. I definitely had a feminine energy here with the Queen of Cups, with stress, worries, and anxiety, and it's about this devil energy here, baby. So, right? Some of y'all could definitely be having some severe fears and worries and anxiety about the messages that you're getting. Right? Don't be afraid. Right? Don't let this scare you. Don't let this make you nervous. Right? Because with the Queen of Cups here, it's definitely situations here that where you have like deep love and deep emotions over, right? But here's the Four of Cups. Here's having to reject some toxic shit, right? Having to be over some toxic shit. Like being over some shit that definitely could be giving you anxiety. And here's that Observer, see? Having to observe, right? Whatever action somebody's taking with the Knight of Swords is justified. Some of you are definitely dealing with the Libra or Virgo in particular with the Hermit and the King of Pentacles, but it has something to do with some sort of delay dealing with the soulmate energy. Definitely could be dealing with the masculine energy here, right? Mm-hmm. Why is despair? Shift your perception with the air guardian Lord. Take charge of authority and building blocks here. Again, somebody could definitely know that only a higher authority could take charge of something, right? No matter how desperate it is, somebody is shifting their perception about it. Like, somebody could definitely be realizing that they got to shift their perception in a situation, and they got to take charge of authority of a situation that they built here, right? Somebody may be having to just like really trust God and take a leap into the unknown, and it's the right thing to do if they feeling like that, right? Could definitely be an energy of like having to stand your ground, follow the voice in your soul, getting the message about long term shit here, and about stability, and about foundations that they built, right? Why is building blocks the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands? Could be dealing with a water sign for sure. I got the Knight of Earth and the Knight of Water. Got a lot of unknown energy here. A lot of water and earth for sure. But air's on the board too, for sure. Somebody could have to be shift their perception on, like I said, their soulmate energy. With the Knight of Cups here, there's some genuine love, adoration, affection. It could be even genuine friendship and care for someone, right? Somebody could be having to shift their perception about this situation because it's desperate. Desperate don't have to be desperate, but somebody could just be tired of a situation being fucked up and having to shift their perception and take charge, right? Because something is exhausting here, right? Something is extremely oppressive, and there's a load that has to be dropped here. Somebody could be tired of carrying the load, right? Here's the Queen of Swords. This feels like this is feminine energy here now, right? She's looking at something analytical, something that's been hurting, or some sort of battle that's been going on, right? And there's an energy of leaving that behind with the Five of Pentacles. How is it possible that one male can share the same story? You know what? I'm gonna tell you something, Raven. I have a lot of male friends, really platonic male friends, and men, y'all know they different than us. We very expressive. We really quick to open up and talk about our feelings and what's going on in our life. We share it with each other. Sometimes we can overshare. It could be to our own detriment to share so much about our lives and ourselves and our feelings. We catch that. We know that sometimes. We know it soon. Sometimes we tell a bitch or another person something. We be like, why the fuck I do that, right? But it's something about us that's expressive and we want to talk, right? But masculine energy is not necessarily the same way. Listen, let me give you a piece of advice that I've learned. When a man gets to talking to you and opening up to you, it's kind of, it's a very delicate balance of listening. You want to make sure that you listen and not respond so much, because men are not as expressive as women typically, right? And what I found, especially doing tarot, like a lot of my male friends, we don't talk every day. I mean, I talk to these guys for months and months and months at a time. But what happens is when I get to doing these reads and I tell y'all I see stuff and I feel stuff and I know it's happening to somebody, I get confirmation later from a male friend. We'll talk, and he don't watch my damn channel. You know he not sitting up watching for the love of Wild Tarot. I know real dudes, right? They are doing real things, right? And a lot of them are not woke to tarot and this type of shit, but they fucks with me the long way, so they listen to me and trust me. And when they open up, they always tell me about these reads. Do y'all remember when I did that collective read and I told y'all a couple got into it on Memorial Day, that it went really left? It was a big fight. Found out about who it was. It was somebody I knew. And I found out about it a couple of days later. It was exactly what I told you. A dude we got this close to losing his shit, possibly could have went to jail for, like, it was a brawl. Not necessarily have to be a brawl, but there was definitely a blow up with a couple on Memorial's Day. I got that message. Like I told you, it confirms, it comes back and confirms. Now listen, this stuff may not always have to be your divine masculine. It could be another masculine man in your energy. You may not know this. He may not express this to you. Maybe he will if y'all ever really sit down and talk. But I guarantee you that it's happening. I guarantee you that. I get the confirmation from it all the time, Raven. Somebody would reach out to me and literally confirm every fucking thing. It blows my mind when it happens. Every fucking thing I was saying. Right? There's definitely here a decision here though, right? Listen, somebody could definitely be very skilled at trying to convince somebody in their movements and their action that a situation that glitters is gold, and it's not, right? Somebody could be just having to sit back and let somebody go through what they're going to go through, because it's something about a soulmate energy and observance. See, look at that Two of Swords. See, something, Four of Cups. See, it's the energy of just having to not engage, not indulge, stay above the fray. Like, the Four of Cups is blended success. See, there's three cups standing down here, right? There's only one cup that a person may have to, yeah, Raven, as I do tarot, as I do it and I do private readings and women share with me their stories, even men, because I do readings for men. We all on a journey, but I can pinpoint. That's how the reads hit so well, and I can see the different scenarios. It's 50,000 scenarios in the read when I'm doing it. That's why I say you just have to put yourself where you go. It's much easier just to read the energy than to try to get everybody's story in particular. But we all on this damn journey together. You better know, right? This is the energy of having to recognize that, like I said, there's some shit that you know. It may be some shit for you not to know, right? But you could definitely know something is not right about a cup here, right? All that glitters ain't gold. You could be making a decision, right? You could make a decision to just sit back, watch, and observe, and not accept some shit, right? And know a higher power gonna bring in something better for you, right? You could definitely be getting the message, right? There's definitely a shift in a perception about something here, a big one, right? Yeah, see, Four of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Because see, something, there could definitely be a cup that's being offered with too many motherfucking strings attached with the Eight of Swords, right? You could be having to reject something because something is extremely restricted and buying. The Eight of Swords. It could be a energy of rejecting this cup because I don't want to get trapped and stuck in some shit, right? This is, I'm going to reject something. I'm going to have to pass because I don't want to be trapped in something. But definitely observing and knowing something is going on with a soulmate that you're having to refrain and withhold, right? Or withdraw from, right? Because I feel like somebody could be very skilled. This could be requiring for you to have to be graceful and skilled in how you react and how you move in this situation. But somebody could be very skilled and graceful at making you think that a situation that glitters is gold, and it's not. And you may be figuring this out now, right? And having to realize that you have to stand back and realize that whatever's going on with this soulmate, it's not for you to intervene because there's a higher power, right? Eight of Swords and Judgment. Somebody gonna have to go right, like somebody gonna have to move forward. And what's gonna be for them is for them with Judgment and the Sun. It's like God is gonna do what God is gonna do, right? Somebody could definitely be making a decision, stay enlightened, to stay woke, to make sure that they see things clearly, right? Somebody could be feeling like, I see this clearly about this connection here, right? Because you could be feeling like you're dealing with somebody who is either sneaky or immature or plays a lot of fucking games here. Somebody gives you the flux here. With the Page of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Devil. It's a soulmate. It's a soulmate that does this. You could be sitting back watching somebody getting exactly what they think they want. I'm going to be honest with you. It could be an energy of just sitting back letting somebody get exactly what they think they want. But a higher power is definitely at play here. For sure, for sure. I'm going to pull a couple more for y'all on this. If it's making sense, I love y'all. Put it where it goes. But there's definitely an energy here. You have to put yourself where you go in this scenario if it resonates for you. But I definitely got the energy here of definitely an energy of knowing That whatever this is, that something is going, whatever is going on with a soulmate, there's a higher power at play, right? You are being called to trust higher forces, trust the process, shift your perception about something here. It's definitely an energy. Just sitting back and watch. Some of you could already know that all that glitters ain't gold in the situation, and you may have no choice but to sit back and watch, right? Right. Well, let's see. What my soul tried for this collective messages. Why is the moon here and the shaman? There, listen. Some of you, if you're doing this, if you're trusting in God or or higher power, and you just knowing higher forces is at play, you may feel something with the moon that you can't. That's not quite here. You may feel it's coming in. You correct. Some of you could definitely be like recognizing the shadow side of yourself, like giving your shadow side over to God, right, and trusting the process. There's great fortune in that, right? That's the right thing to do. Accepting that your ass don't know everything, right? That God is at play. See the tower. You could be dealing with a Scorpio here, but there's a tower coming. Strength. You could listen. These are all majors. The tower, the moon, strength, Leo, Scorpio. Energy for sure. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But there's the Empress. Whatever this is going on. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Yes, babies. Okay. Feminines here. Whatever this is going on, I feel like this is requiring for you to remain strong, right? With strength, the Empress, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. This is feminine energy here, having to remain strong, having to nurture and grow what she can, invest in what she's supposed to, and also stand her ground, right? This could be giving somebody a tower moment, to be honest. You doing this could be causing somebody a tower moment, right? This could be a tower moment, you just realizing that you have to trust the process and let go of the unknown, right? But there's great fortune in it. With the Empress, this is growth, development, and abundance. So this is coming in. I see the feminine energy working on her wish fulfillment, right? Standing her ground. Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups. This is working on your own wish fulfillment. And with this Two of Swords and the Sun, it's definitely like having to be okay with the shit that you don't know and moving on and getting a blessing and abundance regardless. Knowing that there's a conflict underneath, because I saw the Five of Wands. Trusting a higher power on the conflict, right? Why is the message in the bottle, star ancestors and high power and Knight of Pentacles? There definitely could be an energy of definitely I don't know. Some of y'all ancestors could want you to know that you a star and to stand your ground here. There's definitely an energy of, if not coming from higher power or source, it could be coming from an ancestor. Some of you are getting messages, right? It could just be getting a message about long-term shit here, right? Your soul could be telling you, you could be getting messages about something that's been going on a long time, but someone is definitely knowing that they need to stand their ground now. It's definitely something about having high regard. Some of you, if you're getting these messages from God, take these messages in high regard. Hold these messages in high regard, because God could be definitely trying to tell some of you something here, right? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here, the message in the bottle, and high honor here? Four of Pentacles and a Seven of Swords. See, listen. Some of you are getting the message for real, for real. Because the Seven of Swords is sneaky energy. You know the Four of Pentacles is holding on to something, right? Some of you could just be getting the message that you have to stand in high regard with people who holds on to sneaky behaviors and sneaky actions, right? Some of you are letting go of the unknown, right? Letting go of some shit. Like some of you are giving up on trying to figure out some shit, right? Giving it to a higher power. letting go of what you don't know, getting the message that it's not for you to know, but you got to stand in high regard and follow the voice of your own soul, right? Hey, Alicia. With the seven, I should have let you go playing in the seven of pentacles here. Somebody could definitely be realizing that they have to let go. I should have let you go. Gotta let you go, right? Because somebody is definitely observing that they have to withdraw or refrain from a situation concerning soulmates. You could definitely be having to just sit back and watch, right? There could be definitely something going on with a soulmate. I don't know how to put this, stress this enough. And it could be not for you to intervene. It could be for a higher power to take care of. And if you taking this action and this kind of energy of this, this is the right thing to do with great fortune. This is going to lead to a more abundance, something like better shit coming in, right? See the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. There could have been an offer or like a delayed love offer here with the Knight of Cups here. See, I feel like somebody could have kept you waiting too long, or something could have been on hold too long, and it could have been something could have been on hold too long because somebody was continuously holding on to some sort of sneaky pattern, or things were continuously unclear, and someone, I feel like, was in control of that with the Four of Pentacles. Someone had control over that, right? And there's been disappointment behind it with the Five of Cups, right? But somebody is definitely getting the message now. Somebody could definitely be realizing that they just have to hold themselves in high honor, follow the voice of their soul, and let somebody who wants to be sneaky and continues to be sneaky, or continuously is stubborn or elusive, that it's bigger than them, it's beyond them, right? Been waiting on this shit. This shit been disappointing, right? Let's see why the Knight of Cups is here, right? Despair. Shift your perception, take charge with authority, and building blocks. Again, somebody could definitely be realizing there's a desperate situation. Their perception is shifted on it, and they know that they need to take charge with authority to change something, right? To bring in some sort of new energy here. But some of you are shifting. Some of you could be definitely shifting your perception about something with somebody. You looking like some of you looking at a situation, you getting ready to change your perception about it because you're looking at it as a desperate situation, and you literally like, Lord, you take charge, right? Lord, you the authority of this. You handle this, right? Why is the Knight of Cups here? Four of Cups. There's that rejected offer. There's that missed opportunity. Some of you could definitely be rejecting a cup here because of this. See, there's the Emperor. There's a masculine energy here. Some of y'all is telling the motherfucker no. Until you take charge and you do what the fuck you need to do, no, right? Until you stand up and be this Emperor, no, right? I won't accept your cup. See, there's a cup being offered, but no, I won't accept it. Cause something ain't built right. Something that's glitters is not gold. And you need to take charge of this. My perception is changing. Some of your perception could be changing for real about this masculine energy. You could be realizing that this person could that need to take control, right? That their situation not as desperate as they pretend to be, or it looks, because they got control of it. And it could definitely be the energy of having to just observe, right? It's not for you to even get in them. Some of you could be realizing a soulmate energy. It's not for you to get in and help somebody with their situation because they need to take control of it themselves, right? It's bigger than you. If you have to listen to God and follows God path, what do you think it's going to be like for somebody who doesn't? Right? You can't fix somebody who chooses not to listen to God. And you can't be God for that person, right? You can't step in and fix shit for them. Right? Emperor, the Seven of Wands. Some of y'all are definitely either demanding that this man figure this shit out for himself, or you're not fucking with him because he hasn't. Here's the Emperor, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Swords in the world, right? Some of you could be like, nope, I'm only in control of my shit. I'm not fucking with a bunch of fuck shit. Five of Swords in the world, right? Some of you could be like, I'm not fucking with you until you get your shit together, right? There's definitely somebody here that need to change their perception, take charge of a situation with authority with the Emperor, Seven of Wands, definitely stand their ground, right? For sure. Somebody could definitely be realizing you how it is going. Somebody could just be having to watch and observe something about a soulmate because somebody need to take control of their shit, right? The Emperor, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Swords. Take care of their shit. Take care of whatever this conflict and this fuck shit that's going on here, right? Somebody could be literally not wanting to listen to God with the Emperor, the Seven of Wands. Somebody could be not wanting to hear what God talking about because they fucking around with this Five of Swords shit. They out here in the world dealing with shit, and this could be why somebody is saying no. Somebody's perception is definitely changing with a soulmate connection. Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Something that's been going on for a while with a soulmate. I see getting victory and success and whatever you acknowledging or whatever you making clear here. And having to have the strength and the courage to deal with toxic shit, right? Oh, let me turn them because I know they don't play. All right, let's see why the Two of Swords and all that glitters here. For some of you, you definitely got somebody who could do a really good job of making shit look good. They could be graceful in the way they move and they act. And it's all to make somebody think that something that glitters is gold, but it's not, right? Some of you could definitely be seeing that now, right? With Two of Swords and adjudications, like I see that just the way you move, the way you move is not adding up. This is not gold. This is glitter, right? Some of you could definitely be realizing that you're going to have to let somebody figure it out on their own with the Two of Swords. Somebody could be seeing all the glitters that's not gold about a situation, but they could be deciding to move gracefully, and they could be deciding to be graceful in their movements and actions, right? And just having to observe and not give something some energy, right? Not for you. Some of you could literally be blocking a motherfucker. Not for you. Not going to engage. Not going to fuck around. Just going to be graceful in how I'm moving. I'm making a decision not to and to not to indulge. I know. I see. I see what's happening. I know what's happening. And I know that everything ain't what the fuck it's supposed to be and all that glitters that ain't gold. But I'm making a decision to withdraw and not to engage, to not accept this fucking offer, to not indulge in this, to not stay stuck, to not hold on to this shit. I get the message. God gonna have to take control, and I'm gonna be great and successful because of this. Whoop. Right? Yeah, Shamir, I had an interesting exchange with one myself, so I can relate. Why is the Two of Swords? It happened to me this weekend, so I told you I'm always a little bit ahead. But why is the Two of Swords and all that glitters here? Be graceful in movement and action and adjudication here. The Five of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. I love it though, right? Because the Five of Wands is the conflict, right? And the Four of Swords is healing, recovering, strategizing, definitely not indulging. Some of you are definitely not indulging. Two of Swords and Four of Swords is a Six of Swords. So it could definitely be getting the fuck away from a conflict, getting the fuck away from fuck shit, deciding to heal and not indulge in a fucking conflict. And it's bringing in the Ace of Cups, right? It's definitely going to bring in new energy, right? Oh yeah, Charlotte. Oh yeah. Y'all know. Listen. I don't pick the reason, Charlotte. I know if you watch my collectives all the time, you know that devil had came up in a recent read before the weekend that I did. Before the weekend, when I got to the very fucking end, because I be hating to see him. I be hating to see him because I know what it means for me. I have connections with a couple of Capricorns. I actually got. I think I got one coming towards me today. If I could just be frank. I have a couple of them. I have a couple of them in my life. And when I was doing the collective the other night, and when that damn devil came out at the end, I took a deep breath. I don't know if y'all see, y'all don't be peeping me, and I'm glad y'all don't. I don't want to share too much of my personal life. Some of y'all know shit about me though, cause we talk. I'm definitely not surprised. I'm not surprised because it was in the read. The read did tell me that that was coming, right? I told y'all, this should be on point. If you put yourself where you going this and stop trying to listen out for the signs and shit like that, it's gonna all be there, regardless. But when it's coming up for me, I know what it's about, right? See, here's the Wheel of Fortune. There's something beautiful and new destined to come in. It could even be something different that's gonna happen with the soulmate connection here because the Two of Cups is here. But there's definitely an energy of staying above the fray, right? Realizing whatever that's what making a decision that whatever the situation is, that with all that glitters that's not gold, making a decision to not indulge in the conflict, not indulge in the fray, to heal from the fray, right? Could even possibly be blocking. But there's something here about an Ace of Cups coming in. It's something karmic, destined, and fated. A turn of events for soulmate energy. I do have a King of Wands under here. Three of Pentacles and Justice. Some of you gonna get a motherfucker that's really gonna do right by you. That's gonna do justice. For some of you, you got somebody coming in wanting to apologize for this shit, right? Justice, the Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. Could be dealing with children here. Getting high in the motherfucker. Bless them, please. The thug life will be the death for me. I feel like a lot of y'all was in the Q&A last night, so I don't really know if that's going to be redundant to even do that at this time. But if y'all would like for me to pull, like, okay, I did Divine Feminine last night. I could do Divine Masculine if y'all like. I'm going to tell you what you can get. You can get blocked. And there you go. Bye. That's why they got blocked, because that's somebody playing with me. That's what it is. It might even be somebody I know. Real talk. Yeah, Gemini and Cancer. It could even be somebody I know. For real, for real. When I think about the signs and what they said. But they got what they was looking for. 9 times out of 10, they going to come right back. Yeah, this was a collective. This was just a collective. I just pulled the vibe and I went with it. It was just a collective. Now, I did, like I said, I did the Divine Feminine last night. I could do the Divine Masculine if y'all like. I feel like Q&A is kind of redundant because we did it last night, and I know a lot of y'all already caught the Q&As. A lot of y'all got questions answered, and I don't like want to like overload y'all or like. I know things do change from day to day. I definitely think there was somebody in my family that did it. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I just know my family. I think it's one of my stupid ass family members. I do. I swear I do. I swear I do. Cause we real stupid. For real, for real. It could have literally been my sister. I'm not gonna lie to you. Or one of my nieces or my kids. Literally. Fucking silly as hell. It didn't have to be though. We'll know if they come back. I'll know. Okay, let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculine, y'all. Definitely gonna have to smoke a blunt on this dude, so give me 2 seconds here. Again, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for fucking with me. I only have one private read that I'm due for today, so I could definitely do a Pisces read. I can do whatever y'all want. If y'all got some suggestions on spreads y'all would like for me to try, email me. I'm kind of free today, and I'm kind of wide open, so I'm definitely into experimenting. My intuition is doing some other things, so I'm definitely going to be trying new decks, new spreads, new stuff. So don't be afraid to email. Like I said, I don't have to do a private read for you necessarily. But if it's a topic that you're interested in, And I feel like it's a reoccurring topic that I'm getting. I know we already interested in love, so y'all know I literally already do that, you know. But I can definitely go into some other stuff. New moon read for the 10th. Sharon, can you email me that? And I'll start an email and give myself a reminder. Or you may just have to email your good sis on the 9th to remind me that I said I would do it, because I certainly will do it. I certainly will. I like to do the new moon energies because I can predict what it's gonna bring in for sure. Cause soon as I leave, it's like a chapter. Hey, you calling me to come back? I'm a sucker for love. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm smoking that good shit. Okay. Let's get started. Divine masculine spirit. What's going on with the divine masculine? Make the messages plain for us. Peace, love, light, and clarity. We're not going to be judgmental. We're going to hear him out. We're going to be objective here, spirit. Because he got his shit just like we do. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? We yin and yang. We go together. So don't think we got our shit and they don't, right? Not every woman, I'm going to be honest with y'all, and I don't mean to throw no shade at everybody. Not every woman that watch uh tarot and into this is a divine feminine, like every man ain't. So everything that I talk about that's gonna come up may not sound very divine masculine-ish, right? But this is what's happening, and we're going to judge slowly, okay? It started over the weekend. It came, yeah, I know. I know, baby. I told you my reads hit. Like I said, I know what I know when I know it. And if it don't hit for you the second I tell it to you, don't just remember what the fuck I told you, because it will come up. It will. I promise you it will. All right. For the divine masculine spirit, what's going on with them? Make it plain for us. Peace, love, light, and clarity for the divine masculine. And sucker for love playing. I don't know if that got anything to do with his energy. Community. So it's something going on with his soul tribe, loyal heart. So it's something going on with a community, a group of people. We could be having issues with loyalty right now, mending. There's something for sure that he's trying to heal or mend here. Up Treasure Island and all that glitters. Okay. By the book, Hierophant Energy. Oh, right here. So what's happening here, honestly, just trying to do something on my TV real quickly, and it's giving me hell. Okay, never mind. I don't need TV. I'm actually reading. Just stop it, Keontae. Okay. There's an energy here of something going on with a community, right? Or group of people. Loyal heart and mending. And some shit he got to fix, right? And look, y'all see all that glitters is here that was in the first spread. Treasure Island and all that glitters. I feel like there's something that happened here where I thought I was going to come up. I thought things were going to go this way. I thought this was a good idea. I thought this was going to be abundant. I thought this was the thing to do, right? Could have been an issue if I followed my heart into this, right? But I know it's not working out with all that glitters, right? So something is not working out, right? And now there's something that he may have to come to grips with, or he has to fix with loyal heart and mending. By the book, it's the Hierophant Energy, chop wood. Yeah, he's having to get busy. He's having to get busy. He's definitely having to do things the right way here, do things by the book. Just could be going on with work. He could definitely be feeling like whatever he's working, whatever job he's working, like he could be doing the most with his job and doing the most in the community because he's loyal to it, but he could be figuring that he could be feeling like he's not getting what he should get out of it, right? About the book and chop wood. He could feel like he's doing the most and not getting a lot out of it, right? Chop wood to the sea, co-create. It's something that he's thinking about here. He's taking action to get some emotional distance with something here because there's something here about a new beginning that he wants. Yep, co-create, imagine, and gain. Yep, happy. There's something here that he wants for sure. Mm-mm. Listen. I don't know. He could definitely be having to fix some issues with loyalty, right? He could definitely owe somebody an apology or need to fix something with someone that is loyal to him or he's been loyal to, right? With loyal heart and mending. Mm. But there's something here about a treasure or a come up that is not what he anticipated. That's not what he wanted. All that glitters that wasn't gold. He could have been sold a bridge to nowhere, sold a dream. He could have felt like he got hustled about something, right? I definitely feel like he could be feeling like he was loyal to something because he really thought something was going to pan out and be fruitful and abundant, and he's finding out that all that glitters, that ain't gold. It could have something to do with the community or a group of people, family, work. You have to go where it go, right? And there's an energy of the buy the book and chop wood, having to get busy, right? Having to work on getting some sort of distance, to like agree to disagree or to move on, to have some sort of new beginning. This is what he wants. He's imagining Yang is under there, and under Yang is happy, right? He could have. I gotta say this. He could have been imagining that a relationship or a contract that he got into was going to be fruitful and abundant, and he's realizing that all that glitters ain't gold in that situation. He could have imagined that he was going to be really happy with a situation that he was loyal to, and it's not working out, and he could definitely be having to recover or come to that realization or having to accept that with mending, right? Why is community here for the divine masculine? Eagle. See from a higher perspective. I told you, it's something that he's looking at, right? It's something that he's seeing. He got an eagle eye on something here, right? It got something to do with this community. Follow the voice in your soul is under here. So it's something that he's looking at about this community, this group of people, this job, or whatever this is, family. He's looking at things from a higher angle now, right? Kyrie, can you twist me up one? Mm. Why is loyal heart here for the divine masculine? Can you roll me up one, please? I got some woods on my desk out there. Why is loyal heart here for the divine masculine? Why is loyal heart here? Animal guardian. Trust your instincts. Ooh. Seer. See beyond the current situation. Oh, yeah. Okay, listen. I feel like this could be definitely a situation where his instincts betrayed him, right? Listen, I feel like there's something, because with Treasure Island and all that glitters, I feel like he didn't get the promised land, right? He could have went into something loyal. He could have been loyal to something, or he trusted his instincts about being loyal to something. But now he's having to see something from a higher perspective about whatever this community is. And what Seer here is another card of see beyond the current situation. It's something about him having to see the bigger picture here, right? He couldn't have had it before. He couldn't have saw the bigger picture before, right? He could definitely be having to trust his instincts now, right? His heart could be telling him something here, right? He could be having to trust his instincts about somebody who's loyal to him, right? Who's somebody who got a loyal heart to him, right? And he could be having to be looking above, let's see it from a higher perspective, a situation about the community, about a community, a group of people. He could definitely be having to reevaluate his community, right? Things that he's being loyal to, right? I feel like there's an issue that he could have, like I said, he trusted his instincts and he was loyal to something, and something about getting some sort of fool's gold, right? He could have done something the right way and went about something like he could have went about something the right way and put work into it, and he realizing that he did not get what he's having to see it from a bigger perspective, because he's realizing he didn't get what he was promised or what he was owed, or why is Mending here? He could definitely have some shit to make up for, right? He could have to listen. He could want to make up with somebody who had a loyal heart to him, right? He could definitely have something that he has to mend here, and it got something to do. I feel like it's whatever direction he went off into. All that glitters that wasn't gold in it, right? He could definitely be having to sit. How does it feel sitting up there, right? He could be having to see something from a higher perspective now, right? Why is Mending here for the divine masculine? Oh, they don't want to talk. Oh, there's that be graceful and movement and action here, right? Water guardian, connect with your emotions. This could be dealing with the feminine energy. There's definitely a woman here, a beautiful woman, right? Ooh, he could definitely have to have something to make up with this woman. Magic guardian, unlock the magic within. Ooh. And what's under here? Earth guardian. I got water and earth here, right? Stay rooted and grounded. I got water and earth here for sure. Lots of feeling and emotions, right? I feel like there's two energies here, and I'm just going to be honest, right? With the magic guardian, unlock the magic within, I feel like he could definitely have been sold some fool's gold here, right? There could be two women involved in this. I feel like there's two women involved here, right? I don't know why. And there's something that he needs to make up with here, Mending, right? And I feel like this shallowing master, remember he was in the collective read, whoever this is, I feel like this is his energy. He's going to have to be graceful in his movement and actions, right? Because there's something that he has to make up for here, right? There's two women here for sure. I have water and earth here. I feel like one could be water and fire. He could have definitely fucked over somebody who had a loyal heart to him, right? Who had a lot of love for him, right? He could definitely need to make up, because he could have been tricked. He could have definitely thought he was slick, right? He could have been a magic guardian. He could have been moving with, like, he could need to make up for thinking that he was slick. Something about I feel like his instincts may have not served him in something here. And I feel like that's clear because I got Treasure Island and all that glitters, right? So it's like, this is the energy of like, have y'all ever, like, remember on Martin when they went off to that trip? Like, remember that's like buying this all-inclusive package for this great vacation or whatever, and getting there and it's like a piece of shit, right? Treasure Island, like, yeah, come on, go here. We got this, we got that. This gonna be this, that. And then you get there and it's like, man, this shit ain't none of this shit. This is not as advertised, right? Look, and buy the book and chop wood. I told you, it feels like something like, man, I booked this shit. I did everything right. I worked hard. I put in a lot of effort into this shit. And this shit is not what you promised. I might have to the sea. I might have went the distance to have this. I might have really imagined that this was gonna go the distance, and now I'm not getting what the fuck. I got sold a bridge to nowhere here, right? the divine masculine. Why is Treasure Island and all that glitters here? Right, that's the energy. I feel like that's his energy. Like, I did all this work. I did this by the book. I put into something where I put a lot of effort into this, and I did not get what I did not get what I was promised here. Right? And in the interim, he could definitely need to connect his own. He could be heartbroken and need to mend his own heart. But there's something here about a feminine energy too, I believe, right? Because the community is here. It's more than one person that's involved in this, and he's having to see this from a higher perspective. He's having to look above this and look down on something here. Look down on it, right? He having to come from out, like within the like. Have you ever been in the midst of some shit so chaotic? Sometimes you just have to take that breath, remove yourself. Like I said, you have to rise above and look down sometimes at some shit. And this is what he's doing in somehow, some way, shape, some form of fashion here, right? Keontae is not judging. It's definitely the path he chose. We all choose ours, right? We all choose. But let's see. Why is Treasure Island and all that glitters here? I feel like that's the energy, right? Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Oh, I don't know why before this came out. I heard experience has been a good teacher or something like that. I can't think of the lyrics of the song, but it's my girl Mickey Howard. I love that. But yeah. This is learning a motherfucking lesson, right? Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences, right? This is a motherfucker. Look, this is you not getting the picture until the weapon is drawn, right? Like, you wasn't gonna know that the Treasure Island was set up and all that glitter was gold until you experienced it, right? It's an energy he was gonna have to learn. He wasn't gonna get this message. He wasn't gonna see y'all. You wasn't gonna know that this trip was bullshit. You wouldn't have never knew that the island was Chilligan's Island from Martin until you got there, right? Martin them didn't know Chilligan's Island was fucked up until they got there, right? After they booked the trip, they put in the work. They had to learn, right? The experience is what taught them, right? Yeah. Love under new management. You got it, baby. That's it. The song started playing as soon as I saw that card. Fire Guardian and Summer. Ignite your passions. Bask in the joy of love and light. Oh, something is sparking a fire under his ass, and it's coming in hot and heavy. This could be King of Wands, and this feel like summertime here. He could be learning a huge lesson this motherfucking summer, for sure. Or whatever the fuck is going on is lighting a fire under him this summer, right? Stargazer. Set your sights higher. I feel like this is him, right? Okay. Chilligan's Island was a bust, right? I'm going to have to make sure I do better, right? I'm going to set my sights higher because I told you something about him seeing from a higher perspective, right? Looking above, right? So this is him, the stargazer, right? Above, looking down, and knowing that he got to set his sights higher because he got sold a bill of goods somewhere, right? Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. Let's get some Kipper death on it. Let's see how messy this gonna get. For the divine masculine spirit, clarify these energies, peace, love, light, clarity for the divine masculine. Why is community and evil here? This is definitely him having to step out of a situation and look above it, right? Having to see things from a higher perspective and set his standards high because it's something that he got into or it's something that he's into right now. It's fool's gold, and he may have to learn this. It may be something that he was only gonna have to. He wasn't gonna learn it until he experienced it, right? Period, right? And now he got some shit that he got to make up for, mending. Why is Eagle and community here? Could be some shit he got to see to believe here, right? There you go, main male. What I tell you, it's some shit he got to see to believe, right? Gift. Whatever it is he gonna have to see to believe, it's like it's a gift, right? It's gonna be a gift. Either way it go, right? For sure. Right? It's gonna be a gift. And it has something to do with family, connection, shit that he been comfortable in, and now it's something about him having to stand his ground, right? There's a lot of concern here. He could have definitely rushed into something impulsively, unexpectedly, thought he knew something was going to be some way, thought he had the game, unexpected income, and got caught up. Imprisonment, right? This is like thinking you knowing the game and then getting caught, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, Juanetta. Why is loyal heart and animal guardian here? Trust your instincts and loyal heart. This is the masculine energy, keep in mind here, right? I feel like his instincts could have failed him for something, right? I feel like he could have not trusted his instincts about something that he thought was loyal or someone that he thought was loyal, right? Let's see why. Why is trust your instinct and loyal heart here in the animal guardian? Thief. What I tell you? Despair. There is something about his instincts that led him astray, or he didn't listen to his instincts. Either his instincts led him astray, or he didn't listen to his instincts. Because there's an energy. If this is not literally dealing with a thief, right? Dealing with somebody who tricked them, being tricked, right? Literally being tricked into something that all that glitters wasn't gold, is tricking yourself or wasting your time, right? There's a despair. There's a desperate situation here, right? And it got something to do with this community. What I tell you, despair and community. I told you, he is looking from a higher perspective about this situation with this community or a group of people, this job, of his family, whatever it is. He's looking above it, right? And this is how he's looking about it, right? You see this card on this despair? Do you see how somebody looking down about it? Mm. Pathway to poverty. He could definitely have led himself right to the pathway of lack, right? Cheated himself, allowed himself to be cheated. Had to lose something, had to experience something and lose something, right? Mm. He could definitely be out in the cold from somebody who was loyal to him. He could have did somebody who was loyal to them wrong, right? Thief and trust your instincts, loyal heart. He could have went against his instincts and did somebody who was wrong, who was loyal to him wrong, and now he out in the cold and desperate, right? Mm. Oh shit. In the backyard. Let me light this blunt, y'all. Shit. Why is mending here for the divine masculine? Like I said, there could be two women in this situation. He could have definitely been tricked by one, and one could have had a loyal heart to him, loved him. He could have been tricked and seduced by one, right? Or he could have tricked and seduced a woman who was loyal to him, and everything. Like, because there's something about needing to make up for something, needing to mend something, right? Nothing compares to you. You just have to put it where it goes, y'all. Y'all know I can't tell y'all 1,000 different scenarios. There could definitely be a scenario with a water and fire sign woman here. It just be two women, period, right? He could have definitely been tricked into something and he having to see it for what it is, right? He could have tricked himself. He could have tricked one of these women, right? There's something here that just happened to be made up for, right? Somebody definitely got to mend something. Somebody owes somebody something here with loyal heart and mending. Why is this here for the divine masculine? Adjudication and bad health. What did I tell you? Something needs to be fixed here. Bad health, sick. Sick shit, right? Hot-headed believer. A decision. Imprisonment. What I tell you? There's something about deciding something here because there's something about being trapped here. To get in a situation and get himself trapped, right? In bad health. He may owe a motherfucking apology. He may owe himself a motherfucking apology for it, right? Pathway and toil and labor. See, the pathway to justice, to get this shit right, it's gonna take some work. Now you gotta do some work, some mending, some healing in order for justice. There go occupation. For some of y'all, y'all work with them for sure. I don't know for why he could be in trouble with work. For some of y'all, he could have slicked his job and took some time off or something, and now he got to make up for it with work or something. I don't know why I know someone that could be like in trouble for stealing time or something like that. And having to make up for some time at work or something like that. I don't know why that's there. What I see it. Somebody could have definitely pretended like they was sick, right? Now they got to go back and make up for that time or some shit like that, right? They did what they wanted to do. They took that time because they were doing some, yeah, somebody definitely tricked their job. Called in with the but I think they was doing some screecher. And that's something about this there could be this one dude. He got to make up that time for this job or something like that now. They got his ass now. He gonna be working for a while. I see that for somebody. But there's definitely here, there could have been a decision to go into something that was bad health, right? Adjudication and mending. And he got himself trapped. It's something that he needs to heal and fix now, right? And the pathway to justice is definitely going to take some work here. Now, love under new management. Remember, experience has been a good teacher, right? All that glitters and go in Treasure Island on top of great teacher. This is a motherfucker learning when they see it, right? Learn from spiritual experiences. Okay, if you gotta just see what's this Treasure Island about, you're gonna get there and figure out that all that glitters ain't gold. But you won't figure it out until you get there, right? You won't figure it out until you get there, right? Like I said, this is him. Because right now, this main man, Eagle, he's having to see something from a higher perspective. Now he's having to rise above and look down on the situation with the community. And somebody got robbed, cheated, or deceived somewhere in this. It's either someone didn't listen to their instincts or whatever they was loyal to, they wasted their time. They might have got their time wasted, right? Why is great teacher, Treasure Island, and all that glitters here for the divine masculine? Message of concern. See, this is somebody getting the message now. There you go. Mature man, what I tell you. Oh, yeah, I've learned. Oh, yeah, I've learned, right? Look at that. Oh, this is a distinguished mature man here. You see that? Oh, he's learned. He's learning about soulmates, right? Courtship, privileged lady, expectation, journey. It's something here about a courtship union here, about a connection here. It could be more than one woman involved in this with privileged lady and expectation. It could have been something about he could have had to figure out that a woman that he got children with, right? The privileged lady, like he could have, I ain't gonna say gave her the privilege of having his child, but like She could be the privileged lady because she had his child or she's expecting his child, right? He could have had to learn that all that glitters wasn't gold in that situation, right? There could be a privileged lady that had high expectations and high hopes for him, but he couldn't get something until he went out there and figured it out, right? Until he went and learned something. Until he figured out that all that glitter wasn't gold. Until he stopped chasing whatever the fuck it was he was chasing. He wasn't getting it, right? Put yourself where you go in it. But there it is. It's something about him learning something about a soulmate connection. A privileged lady and an expectation, right? Something about him learning something. I saw journey under there. There's definitely something about the journey here, right? Learning from some experience. Definitely trying to get to Treasure Island or getting to Treasure Island and figuring out that shit glitters, but it's not gold, right? Don't forget underneath the deck here was Stargazer. Set your sights higher. I'm telling you what's happening. And he came out. This is him. Fire Garden and Bask in Joy and Light. This is King of Wands energy. There's something he got to take action on. And summertime is significant in this. All right, for the Divine Masculine. For the Divine Masculine. Clarify these energies for me. Peace, love, light, and clarity for the Divine Masculine. Okay. Why is main man eagle? See from a higher perspective and community here. Again, I told y'all, there's definitely an energy of him having to look above and look down on something for what it is, right? Really analyze and see something for what it is, right? There was something that he wasn't going to see until he saw it, right? He wasn't going to get it until he got it, right? And this is the energy he's in. Like he's definitely eagle-eyed and trying to see things from all angles here about this community or this situation with this community, right? Six of Cups, Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles. There's something here about a soulmate energy. I don't know if children is involved or soulmate energy. He could be coming back towards a soulmate here, right? To rebuild something. Or he could be looking at the direction he took and the things that he built here. But here's the Ace of Pentacles. Here's a new beginning. So he is taking action about something here. He is, because there's the Ace of Pentacles. And here's the Ten of Cups. Something having to do with family. Something is changing. Or a cycle is ending with a single woman here. Some toxic shit. I see that with the Devil and the Ten of Swords. Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Some of y'all definitely got a Capricorn watching y'all, just so you know. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces man doing this as well. There's something here about an ending to some toxic shit, though. He definitely got some anxiety, some stress, and he disappointed as fuck about something. He's juggling something here. Because he's looking up and he's seeing something from a higher perspective. I think he know the Ace of Pentacles is what he have to do, right? In order to be happy about something here. There's something going on with him and a single woman here, right? He may be sending a woman packing or he coming towards one that's already single, right? But there is some sort of ending going on here. Because there he go, watching. Looking at something. The Devil and the Page of Swords, that's seeing from a higher perspective. This is looking down at some toxic shit, right? Why is the Animal Guardian The loyal heart and the thief here for the divine masculine. This is definitely, like I said, I feel like his instincts didn't serve him. Or someone tricked him, right? Or like I feel like something about his instincts betrayed him, right? Ten of Pentacles. House, home, legacy, strength. I feel like there could have definitely been an energy where he couldn't see the forest from the trees for, right? I feel like he could have been extremely loyal or put in a lot of work and effort into whatever this all that glitters wasn't gold energy with this Ten of Pentacles. He could have definitely been fighting to not see the truth till it was strength and thief. He could have definitely not been listening to his instinct, betrayed his instincts, or betrayed someone who had a loyal heart to him, right? Because of this Ten of Pentacles, right? The Knight of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Yep, it was something about an action he took. Family is definitely involved in this shit. Here he go, the King of Cups, the Eight of Wands. He could definitely be overindulging or overly sensitive right now, or I don't know. I feel like it was something that he was chasing. The King of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Star. I feel like he was. I feel like it's been like sold a dream. It was like a dream he was chasing. And in the interim, and because of that, it caused the soulmate to walk away, to turn their back, right? Mm. Let's see why the mending is here, right? Remember, I already had two very prominent energies on top of this, right? You have to put yourself where you go, but I'm definitely seeing feminine energy here, more than likely too. It's something that he has to mend here, right? With the Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. The Magic Guardian, I feel like a motherfucker could have tricked themselves or been tricked, right? Unlock the magic within. Somebody could have woefully tricked themselves, right? Didn't listen to their instincts. Trying to be sleeky and slick, be graceful, movement and action. And now they got the me and some shit because I got adjudication and bad health. Somebody could know some shit is wrong. Somebody could be extremely sorry and sad about this, needing to make up, needing to make something right, right? Let's see why mending is here for the divine masculine. Why is mending here for the divine masculine? Hey, y'all. Hey, Kiki. Five of Wands. See a conflict. See? There's a conflict that he needs to mend. A shitload of shit here. This Five of Wands got a couple of people. Like, I don't know what the fuck been going on, but I feel like there's a lot of involvement here with the parties. I told you I saw two feminines here for sure. There's a conflict, right? Listen, he could definitely be having to walk on eggshells and be graceful in his movement and actions because he could have a lot to make up for here, right? The Nine of Swords, anxiety, stress, right? Sleepless nights. The Sun, the Knight of Swords. I feel like he's awakening to what's going to need to be done, what he got to do, right? This could be giving him high anxiety, right? Because there's definitely an energy of having to fix a conflict here, needing to make up for something. Having to definitely look at some shit from a higher perspective here. And it got a lot to do with family and what's being built, what he's been loyal to, some of his actions and reactions and shit like that. And definitely getting the energy that whatever the fuck he is going through, I feel like he realizing that he wouldn't have went, he would have had to see it to believe it. He wouldn't have believed he was going through it. He having to learn his motherfucking lessons, right? Like he had to see the treasure island. He had to get there and experience this shit to realize that all that glitters wasn't gold, right? And I feel like he's definitely acknowledging there's going to be some sort of action that he's going to have to take here, right? Even though it's giving him stress and anxiety, because something has to heal and be mended here. And here he is, the King of Wands and the Four of Cups and the Nine of Cups. I definitely feel like it's not going to be as easy as he would like, because I could see him wanting to make up and offer an olive branch and someone saying, no, I saw that, right? For sure. Okay. Let's see why. Well, let's go into the message that he's receiving here, right? He's getting a message. And experience is the best teacher, right? Learn from spiritual experiences. He's learning from whatever this experience with this treasure island. Again, all that glitters ain't gold, right? It's literally Martin figuring out Chilligan's Island. When he got there, it wasn't going to be the island experience. Remember, it was a puppy in their room. That ain't no damn puppy. Right? That's the energy, right? But they wouldn't have known that Chilligan's Island wasn't there. They had to find out, right? They wasn't going to know until they knew, right? And this is him definitely getting the message in that area. I told y'all last night in the lives, if y'all listen to me, there is an energy. And I saw that last night. Remember I said it's something about him having to learn about his own karma, having to observe his own justice. Remember I said that, and then look how this lay out when I read for him. Learn from spiritual experiences, treasure island, and all that glitters. Like, you got to figure out you got to figure out when you being sold a bill of bullshit, right? You got to realize where you going, like whatever promised land you thinking that you getting to, it ain't gonna be that. And it's like an energy of not getting that until you get it, right? For real, for real. It's no different for us, y'all. We don't get it until we get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Keontae a hard-headed motherfucker. She don't get it till she get it. And if you think about your life and you look at things and how things open up and unfold for you, it probably was the same way. Your ass didn't learn until you got it, and you don't get it until you get it sometimes, right? Sometimes somebody telling you, warning you ain't fucking good enough, right? People don't get the picture till the weapons is drawn, right? That's that energy, right? Experience being the best teacher. You gonna get it now. He getting the message of concern, right? Because of the experience, right? Because realizing that all that glitters ain't gold. Whatever this treasure island or whatever this he thought he was moving towards, it's not looking that way. And like I said, this is after putting some sort of work. The world. Cycles closing out. Lessons being learned. Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Cups. Here's a Queen of Cups up under here. Ooh-wee. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so let me tell you for sure. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you what I know for sure about this for the Divine Masculine. You rascally wabbit you. There's definitely some cycles closing out and some lessons that he's learning here, right? With the World and the Eight of Pentacles. This is learning that lesson, right? This is going off in that direction and learning what's to it, right? Right? This is learning lessons, the world, right? That could definitely be at a distance about traveling and all that good shit, as y'all know. But the Eight of Pentacles is about like paying attention to it now, right? Paying attention, working on it, right? He could have even got to the destination, the world, where he thought all that glitters was gold. Like it could have been, it could be like buying a house online and the house look beautiful online, and then when you get there you figuring out that the house is a complete teardown, or that you got to work on it, right? He could have got to this destination, this glittery ass destination, and realized it wasn't going to be anything but work, right? He had to put more work into something than he expected. That's karma with the Wheel of Fortune. That's karma. That's fated. That's destiny. It could have been it could have been exactly having to get there, right? It's destined. Like not learning this lesson, you destined to learn some sort of lesson. You destined to figure it out if you determine to get there, right? I do have an Ace of Cups under here, and I got to tell y'all something that's going to get a little funky and messy, but this is his message, this is his read, and the messages are clear to me underneath that deck. There is a Queen of Cups here. She could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. She don't have to be, but there's a feminine energy that he's holding on to here. The Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Devil. He's definitely learning some sort of cycles here, for sure. There's definitely some karmic shit going on here. There's some cycles wrapping up and some lessons being learned. But there is something here about a feminine energy here. Somebody's not letting go of somebody here. Somebody's not letting go. I feel like there is an Ace of Cups that he has for a Queen of Cups here. Now, whether he's trapped in something that he can't get out of, or he's not letting go of his love for her, despite all of this shit, it's gonna go one way or the other. But the Devil, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles, this is some tight shit here, right? This is having a motherfucking hold here. This is the hold of all holds here. Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Devil. This hold of all holds. For sure. I'm not sure which way the hold is going here. What the kind of energy is, this could be very toxic, very binding, very restrictive, right? This could be having to learn a hard-ass motherfucking lesson, being stuck in some hard shit because you're having to learn a hard lesson, right? On the real, and he could have got stuck in something because of money. I'm just saying, he could have some sort of toxic shit going on with money, right? Somebody could be holding on to money. Could be some toxic shit going on with money here with the Four of Pentacles, because this is the miser, the Eight of Swords, the Devil. And under here is the Six of Pentacles. Weird as fucking energy. It ain't weird, but it's truth. But what's going on is underneath. What he knows deep down inside with the Hermit and the Ten of Wands is that he's it's like an overburden, right? Deep down inside, he's overburdened. He's overburdened. I definitely feel like there's something going on with a woman here. You have to put her where she goes. It could be so many different scenarios with this Queen of Cups and Ace of Cups. Somebody could have definitely trapped him with a baby here. With the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups, he could definitely, like he wasn't going to figure it out till he figured it out, right? He could have definitely got trapped that way. But there could definitely be an energy of him having to go through some life lessons and learn some shit on his own, figure out everything that glitter ain't gold. There could definitely be a woman that he trapped with that's holding on to him, but it could be a woman that he wants to come towards that he's not letting go of, right? He could be holding on to this Queen of Cups, whether you know it or not. He could be holding on to her very tightly. Like, this is, I'm not going to let her go, right? Yep, learning the lessons, getting out there, seeing all that glitters ain't gold, learning, got the message. Got there, it wasn't what I thought it was. I'm seeing this some shit I'm going to have to work on. Couldn't have had to go there, but it could definitely be a woman that he's saying, no, I'm not letting go of her, right? I'm not going to let go of her, though. I'm not going to let go of this, right? And I don't think they'll miss what they do. But he could definitely be trapped. Extremely. This is extremely trapped. I don't know how this is going to go, but this is extremely trapped ass energy. These are all the fucking trap cards in the deck, right? The Four of Pentacles is somebody holding on tight to the money. Being a Myers, it could be selfish, petty, right? The Eight of Swords is somebody being trapped. And the Devil is like, hello, bitch, the trapped of all traps. Like, you can't get out, right? I got you, right? You're going to have to put it where it goes. Well, you ain't a man, but this is where I'm seeing it. This is what's going on with him. And what they do. They smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. And he might be having to learn a lesson of backstabbers on his own. Like I said, whatever he put work and effort into, I do feel like he felt like he did something about a book, and he certainly didn't get what he anticipated out of it. But he wasn't gonna he wasn't gonna know that he wasn't gonna get what he anticipated out of it until he did it. I feel like it's an experience. He wasn't gonna get the picture until the weapon was drawn. And we've all been there. We've all just had to see something for ourselves, no matter what signs we got, we knew in our soul. How you think people get catfished and shit online? Like they intuition tell them that they probably being got. They just want it to be real so bad. They want this to be the thing. They want it to work out with this or that, right? So they chase after it blindly, even though all the signs are there that it's probably not going to work out, right? It's that kind of energy. Whatever it is he did, he had to learn from it, right? He wasn't going to get it until he learned. We all go through that. That was definitely the energy of the read, if I'm making sense to y'all. We all do, and I feel like this is the energy he's in. This is what he's figuring out. He wasn't going to be able to get to see something until he saw it, right? And now there's some shit that he's going to have to mend as a result, right? That's how I'm seeing it. I'm pretty sure everybody in here I did questions for last night, like I said. So I don't know if we gonna really get into that. I don't really know what else I could do for y'all at this point. It's been really fun. It's been 2 hours. I definitely had fun. I thought the messages were definitely deep and hitting and fitting. If anybody have anything they would like to add while I'm still here, I'm definitely all eyes and ears for the moment. I'm definitely going to possibly get some content up for y'all, like figure out what I want to put up on the channel. I love doing the collective messages, and if y'all really, I love doing it, but I feel like y'all don't watch the collective messages as much because I don't put a sign in there, but they really be on point. So I really want to do some more collective. I definitely do Pisces because I know y'all, a lot of y'all are Pisces. Thank you, Shyla. Thank you. I appreciate that. I definitely want to start doing more collective reads. Like I said, I definitely feel like I pick up more when I do the collective, right? It's right. It's more. It's definitely. It's more of an experience for me. So I definitely want to do that. If I'm not doing anything later, I definitely may go live. Like I said, I don't know if I want to do Q&A because I feel like we just did Q&A, a lot of us. But if y'all interested in that, I definitely may do that as well. But I love y'all. I thank y'all so much for all the support. Make sure y'all go and like all the videos. Your mouth is wide open, precious. I tend to have that effect, right? Make sure y'all go and like all of the videos. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate all the emails, the donations, the likes, the comments, the subscribes, the shares, everything. Y'all the MVPs, y'all dope as fuck. Y'all definitely keeping me going. I hope I'm giving y'all messages that's helping keeping y'all going because I like when we exchange these gifts. I like this exchange, right? This is a good exchange. So I hope y'all day go great. Y'all continue to stay positive, stay up. I'll definitely try to get on later and talk to y'all if I don't get too busy. I love y'all and take care of my beautiful soul tribe. Bye-bye.